Hey Marshadow, you're gonna be on your first YouTube video ever. How do you feel, buddy? Oh, well, that's what we're doing. Don't you remember anything I told you? Anyway, roll the intro. How's it going, guys? In this tutorial, all you'll need is some paper or a sketchbook, cheap mechanical pencil, and an eraser. With that being said, let's get on with the video. Also, stay tuned to the end of this video where I will be opening this tin of Pokemon cards I received from Joshua Warner. Shout out to that guy. Link to his channel will be in the description below. Alright guys, before we jump into this tutorial, first thing I'm going to show you how to do is a quick little warm-up exercise you can do every single morning to help your motor skills get moving, help your arms wake up, and pretty much help your learning process go much faster throughout your day. So follow me to the top left corner of your page, then toss this guy aside, we'll use him later. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw two big circles side by side. So 1, 2, and then after that we're going to draw two smaller circles right in the middle of these guys. Kind of like we're making donuts. Alright, once you've got that done, we'll move down here a little bit. And we're going to draw some horizontal lines by pushing and pulling our arms. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now once that's done, we will draw some horizontal lines by pushing and pulling. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just fill up or do as many as you want. Alright, once that's done, we'll draw some basic shapes. So go here and we'll draw a square. Don't worry about making them perfect because this is just a warm-up. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so next let's draw a triangle. And then let's draw an ellipse. So we'll draw a big one. We're going to draw a little one. Let's give him one more little buddy. Right there. Alright, now that that's done, let's move on and get to drawing some heads. Alright, so coming over here, we're going to draw one little circle. Well, it's a medium-sized circle. That's a pretty big circle. Anyway, now from the middle of this circle, we're going to draw a line going all the way down. And then we're going to extend this line about halfway, about half of the length of the inside of the circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can measure it by fingers or you can measure it by eye, whichever you prefer. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a line down, slightly curving in, about halfway. And we're going to come to this side and we're going to do the same thing. Like I said, don't worry about it being perfect or symmetrical. I'll put this into a time lapse and turn these heads into some characters at the end of the video. Alright, so now once we've got that, we'll draw our jawline. I don't like that. I'm going to extend mine down a little bit. Alright, now we'll draw our jawline by turning in some more. And this one the same. Then we're going to draw us a chin. Just like so. Alright, now once you've got that done, we're going to come up here about halfway of this whole head height. So about somewhere in here, roughly. Alright, once you've got that cross line, eye, bridge, whatever you want to call it, we're going to draw some ears. So a simple way to draw some ears is just some an ellipse going just a little bit above this line, extending down and coming back in right around here. There we go. That little thing right there. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Yeah. Alright, now that that is out of the way, now we can move on and draw a neck. So, let's say this is a man. Let's give him quite a wider neck. So we'll come to about just inside to where this starts to curve down for the jaw. We'll draw one line here. Draw another line on the same side. You can always extend this line down if you need help with knowing distance. And then after that, let's add some shoulders. So we'll just ploop and ploop, and that's it. Alright, now for the eyes, this can be a little tricky. So we're going to put one eye around here, a simple eye. And then we're going to put another eye over here. Now make sure your eyes are at least an eye distance apart, because if they're any closer, it'll just look really weird. Whoops, sorry about that. Alright, now that that is out of the way, let's draw a nose. So that'll be two little lines roughly about here. One line like so. And another line like so. And then after that, let's draw a simple mouth. So we'll draw one line going like that. And another line doing the same thing. That's just straight, no expression, just looking at you kind of face. Alright, so for the eyebrows, they're going to be somewhere around here for a male. So we'll just give him, let's just go with something like that. Alright, now for the other side. Actually, I'm going to change this side a little bit real quick. Like so. And that is it. Now let's move over here and we're going to draw a female head, which is a little different, but basically consists of the same idea. So first, let's start off with our circle. Oh, I'm not doing so good on these circles. Yee. Alright, now we're going to follow the same first two steps. I'm going to draw this down. Now for a female's head, their jaw is not going to come down as far as a male's, especially, well, period. And so now, for the jaw, we're going to come down, doing the same thing, leaning in a little bit. But instead of making it so sharp and edged like this, we're going to do kind of more of a round look. So we're going to come down like this, kind of like so. And we're going to do the same thing on this other side. Alright, now that you've got that down, we're going to draw this center line again. Like so. And then, now the ears, which will be shorter due to the head being shorter. So, we'll give some little ears. Kind of like so. And kind of like so. Alright, now that that's done, sorry, moving that a little bit. Alright, now that that's done, let's draw a neck. And the neck for our female is going to be quite a bit smaller than the males. They kind of tend to have little necks. Looks like you could snap them like a twig. So, first we're going to come in about halfway between this edge, this corner, and the jaw point. And we are going to draw 2 lines going down, kind of like drawing cylinders. Then we're going to give her some shoulders, kind of around here. Little shoulders. Alright, now that that's done, let's give her a face. So, coming up here for the eyes, what I usually like to do is I like to erase this little bottom part of the circle just to get it out of my way and it doesn't mess me up. So now for the eyes, what kind of eyes do we want? Let's give her some thinner eyes, or narrower eyes, that's what I mean. Okay, so we're going to come in, and we're going to flow over, and we're going to give it just a little point, just like that. Now show some lash. Then we're going to come back down a little bit, and we're going to make this a little bigger. And then we're going to follow this line, kind of make like a little curve, just like so. There's that. Do that. Alright, now let's draw the same thing on this other side, after I fix this. Alright, now let's move on to the other eye. Sorry. There we go, that looks a little more right. Alright, so now, making this other eye. Now this is where it can get tricky and making the eyes look symmetrical and the same. Now they're not going to be perfectly same, but your idea is to try to get them close enough to where basically people can't say anything. So there we go, looks about right. And then let's move on to a nose. Now the way I do a nose for a female is I will erase this little line right here, and still following it, I'm going to add a nose right around the bottom part of the ear. Just a little line. Kind of like so. And then for a mouth, I don't know. Let's go with the same thing as we did for our man over there. Just give her a little mouth. Actually, I don't like that. Let's change that. We're going to give her a smile. Just a cute little smile. Just like so. Well, whoops, mouth is too high. Just notice that. So, we'll move it down and ooh, it's not making it creepy. Anyway, cute little smile. Alright, now that is done, let's move on and let's draw some other heads, but maybe we'll draw these as, I don't know, some younger characters, older, we'll see. So now moving down here, we're going to draw another circle. Like so. And we're just going to follow the same steps. Now for a younger boy, you can choose to have a wider chin, or you can make it a little more pointy. This also depends on style as you develop your own. So again, let's come on down. And let's take it in. This time we're going to give him not so wide of a chin, but still keep a little bit of a chin there. Alright, now this next one. Make sure I'm even. Alright. And then I'm going to come in again. Still not even, but fix that. Alright. Now that that's done, erase this. And now, draw that center line again. A little up. Kind of like so. Give him some ears. Round off his jaw a little bit. Just because I kind of want to give him more of a younger look. Alright, so now we'll give him another ear. Like so. Now for his eyes, we'll make him, I don't know, let's make him depressed, because that's always fun. Let's give him a top flat or slightly rounded. Then, starting from this side, we will come down, come over, kind of something like that. I don't like the size of that. Alright, so again, a little bit like that. We're actually going to come off, down a little bit. Then we'll give it that nice little bowl. Kind of like so. Do the same thing over here. Alright, once that's in place, then we will move on to nose, which still be the same, still at the bottom of the ears, right around in this area. Like so. And then, I don't know, let's give him, maybe he's sighing, so no, don't like that. Alright, so we'll just go with the same boring face. And now, for his eyebrows, let's make him sad. So we're going to slightly turn up this end of the eyebrow and then come back. Come in, go up a little bit, and come make his eyebrow kind of something like that. Now, starting with this one. Again, making that eyebrow shape. And there we go. Now for a neck, we're not going to be as wide as this guy, but we're not going to be as small as her. So, we're going to come in a little bit, and we're going to make us a little neck, about like so. And on this side, do the same thing. Like I said, feel free to pause the video if I'm moving a little fast for you guys. Alright, then we'll add some shoulders. Alright, now let's move on to the last and final head. And that, I think I already have an idea for that, so let's get started. Again, drawing my circle. Now, well, y'all already know stuff. So we're going to come down, and we're actually going to shorten this a little bit. Kind of like so. Now, we're going to make a very Yep. Very rounded jaw. I come in here. Find that a little bit. And do the same thing over here. Kind of like so. Go up and around. And just make that more prominent. Now, same thing. We're going to draw a quick little eye bridge. And now, adding some ears. And like so. And adding some more ears. Or another ear, not more. I hope she doesn't have more. Alright, now instead of doing the face, we're actually going to draw the neck first. So we're going to come in, whoops, sorry about that. We're going to come in kind of around the same place we did her, except just a little in. And we're actually going to curve her neck in just a little bit. Kind of giving it more of a neck shape. Oh, looks a little uneven there. Alright, something like so. We're going to curve right down for her shoulders. And now let's move on to the face. So we're going to give her some big bug eyes. I mean, we're going to give her some giant eyes, okay? You get the point. Couldn't think of anything clever. Alright, so now, I'm going to start here. We're actually going to come just above this line. We're going to come around, and come down, kind of like so. Come in a little bit, or down a little bit. Then we're going to follow this. We're going to give her some, the bottom of her eye is going to be about here. Then we're going to make the same shape, or the same eye, on this other side. And so there, got into blip. Got concentrate and smack the camera. Alright. Going down. Like so. Add the bottom of our eye. Like so. And now, we're going to really make this so by giving her some high eyebrows. Kind of curving just like this. Right around. And then, we're going to have her nose right in here. Just the same. And now, we're going to give her a big smile. So we're going to start from about here. Come across to about here, about middle of the eye. And now, we're going to curve this down. And curve this down. Kind of like so. And then we're going to add her some little teeth, which is just a little line, somewhat like that. And with that said, I think we are done. So, next, let's move on to opening some Pokemon cards. Sorry guys, almost forgot. I did promise to jump into a time lapse and turn these into characters for you guys, but before we do that, if you'll follow me, I'm going to take a marker. You can grab a pen, or you can use your pencil if you like. But we're basically going to trace the outline shapes of these two characters. And we're going to do it without making scratchy little lines. Here, I'll show you what I mean. So if you take your little, there we go. Come over here, and you try to follow a line exactly. You're probably going to do this. Okay, well instead, we're going to follow our lines kind of something like this, using as much of the muscle in our arms to build up that muscle control and get us going. Now it doesn't matter how long this takes you, take your time, be slow, be as fast as you want, but basically we're going to take this guy and we're going to go up, around, Then we're going to stop, come down for his jaw, come down for his other jaw. Oops. Then we're going to draw his chin. Alright, now that that's done, we'll draw his neck. And his shoulders. Like so. Then we'll do his ears. Got some big ears. And another ear. Like so. Then we'll do his eyes. Like that. Eyebrows. Nose. And lastly, mouth. Like so. And now, moving on to this girl, do the same thing. Alright, almost done here. Alright, with that out of the way, I'll be jumping into a time lapse for you guys. See you at the end. And then we'll do some Pokemon opening. Yay! Hey guys, now that we're done with the drawing part of this video, let's jump into this Shining Fates tin of Pokemon cards and see if I can pull anything cool. A lot easier to open than I was expecting. Alright then. Whoop. Alright, first thing, we got a cool little Charizard coin there. Looking pretty nice. Don't have one of those yet. Little Celebi card, I guess that's cool. Oh, I got a nice shiny G-Max Charizard on the front here. That's pretty cool. And the other one is looks like a G-Max shiny Corviknight. If that's not G-Max, let me know in the description below. I think it's G-Max, I can't remember. Anyway, I think we'll first open up this Charizard pack right here. When in doubt, use knife. Alrighty then. First thing, another Shinx. I already have one of those. It's a different art. It's pretty cool looking. An Eevee. That's a pretty cool one. I think anyway. A cool little simple Rowlet. That's just a funny Morpeko card right there. It's so cute. Nice little Floatzel. A hollow Greedent. I hate Greedent. It sucks. Anyway. A VMAX Morpeko. Giant cuteness. Just a simple water energy. A Thwackey. That's a new one. I have a Floatzel. Now I have the whole line. And a Tropius. So, that's cool. Whoops. Alright, now let's move on to this boy. Hopefully he'll be easier to open. No. Over. Hey, first things off, got a Grookey. That's pretty cool. Got a Morpeko, being extra cute. What kind of drink is that? Anyway, I got a Choodle. Another of the same Eevee. A Horsey. Another of the same Morpeko. I got a pretty cute Celebi. My cameraman is jealous right now. Got a cool little dark energy, I guess. Got a Luxio to go with my Shinx. Got a Thwackey. Again. And I got a Rusted Shield, which would be great if I had Zamazenta, which I don't. Useless. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything else you guys would like me to teach you how to draw, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you got any video ideas, that would help greatly because small brain. And Marsha, is there anything you'd like to tell them? And with that out of the way, we're out.